Well, hi Capricorns, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have disabled the comments, so it frees me up to have more time really to focus on these readings. It takes me a lot of time to go through the comments. And if you want to get a hold of me, though, you still can by my email address, which is in the description area. So, let's get started. I have shuffled these cards really good. Let's find out what is in store for our, Capricorns. What is in store? What can you expect, our Capricorns? It's your weekly reading. Wow, King and Queen of Swords. Huh. Please give me more cards for this reading for our Capricorns, please. Universe, what do they need to know? Well, we got quite a few cards here, so let's get them out. Something must be going on to have this many come out in the first shuffle. All right. So, in the first part of this reading over here, right in the center, this is the overall energy of the whole reading, the Death card. This is the card for Scorpio, so someone may or may not have Scorpio in their chart. But the energy of this card is leaving the old behind and moving forward. It's like ringing in the new year, leaving the old year behind, ringing in the new year. That is what I get from this card. And that is death. It's actually like renewal. It's moving forward, not renewing the old, though, moving towards the new. It's right next to the Ace of Pentacles. So this is in your highest energy. The Ace of Pentacles is about security, groundedness, stability. It's sitting right next to the Knight of Swords. I feel like you are determined, very, very determined to get this pentacle. So you want to be stable, grounded, you want to be secure. It could have to do with money, it could have to do with love, or both. But you are determined to achieve it. It's right next to the Magician. You're doing everything in your power to manifest this Ace of Pentacles, with the Magician card being here. It also gives you like some power, some insight in order to manifest it. Under the Ace of Pentacles is the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you've been up in your head about this. But you're ready. It's right next to the Death card, so you're ready to leave this energy behind, that Nine of Swords, staying awake at night. Thoughts. Swords are thoughts. And they're like, what am I going to do? How am I going to manage this? I want that pentacle. I need that pentacle, and I need to figure out how I'm going to get it. It's right below that Ace of Pentacles. So on the other side of the Death card is the Eight of Swords. You've been trapped in this feeling, the Nine of Swords, for some time. Well, you felt trapped. You really weren't trapped. This is a card of illusion. So There's no covering over the mouth. The feet are not bound. This person can walk right out of this situation. They can ask for help. So what this is telling me is I think you're realizing that. You're realizing that, no, you're not stuck in this energy. There are things that you can do. It's right below the Magician. There are things that you can do. So you're starting to unravel yourself from all those bindings. You're starting to free yourself from that Nine of Swords energy. You are moving forward and leaving this energy behind. Then we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And they came up, I mean, right next to one another when I was getting these cards out. This is air energy, can be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But more importantly, it is about the truth, the clarity, speaking the truth, protecting oneself. You see, both figures have their swords up. I feel like you might have air energy in your chart someplace, but I also feel like there's somebody else involved here. I think that they are a soulmate or a twin flame. There's somebody else who is willing to help you. I'm not sure that they're a twin flame, but they might be. But I do think for sure they're a soulmate. This Queen of Swords is right under the Death card moving forward, seeking, asking for truth and clarity, asking for help. It has to do with this Eight of Swords. The King of Swords is protecting oneself from what you already have. So it's not like you have nothing. You do have enough to protect. And it could be protecting your heart. It could be protecting your financial situation. Whatever it is, I feel like there's somebody else who is helping you to move forward. Now, if they're a soulmate, it doesn't have to be a romantic soulmate, but I'm looking over here and I'm thinking they are a romantic soulmate. That's why I thought possibly a twin flame here. If it's a twin flame energy, the energy is going to be all about speaking the truth, communicating truthfully and honestly with each other. It is right next to the Queen of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles. This is below this Eight of Swords too. What this tells me is that time has been ticking here. You know, sometimes it could be 7 months, 7 years, 7 days. I don't think it's days. That's not a lot of time. 7 weeks. But the point of the card is time is ticking, waiting for something to come to fruition. Look at all the pentacles. This is how we started the reading. You want the Ace of Pentacles. These are just a bunch of little pentacles, okay? You want this one. And by achieving, in order to make things come to fruition the way you want them to, there's going to be a lot of truth and clarity involved here. A lot of unbinding yourself from being stuck in this Nine of Swords up here. Swords is a big part of your reading as well as the Pentacles. So then we have the World card. You are entering a new life cycle. Yay, 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 yay. Because you need it. And the Death card is right in the center. So that's where you're moving forward to. You're heading into a whole new chapter in your life. It's right next to the Chariot card. And when this happens, it's going to happen fast. This is the card for Cancer, by the way. So someone may have Cancer in their chart someplace. It's next to the Two of Cups. There's that soulmate energy again. So I think that this soulmate or this twin flame is already a friend. And it's a friend who cares and loves about you and is willing to help you to move forward. They're there for you. That's a really beautiful energy in this reading. that Two of Cups. This is great. And you're moving forward. They are helping you to free yourself from this Eight of Swords. Then we have Temperance. Sagittarius energy, okay? Might be. But the most important thing, this is your guardian angels and spirit guides. They have been trying to help you. They have been with you. They're trying to mix that potion back and forth. They're trying to help you get both feet on the ground again. Because in this picture, one is in the water. That's very emotional. It's like an unstable type feeling. And the other one is on the ground. So I think what Temperance is trying to do is to get you stable again. And you know, the Ace of Pentacles, there's a lot of stability in that pentacle and security. And that is what your guardian angels are trying to help you achieve. It's right next to the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands, that's celebrating achievements. So it's going to happen. I think this month is the month that things are going to start to unravel from the Eight of Swords for you. And you're starting to move forward. Once it starts, it's going to roll. And it's going to roll fast. This Six of Wands is right above the Chariot card. It's going to move forward really fast because someone steps in to offer help. And whatever the situation is, it could be both love and finances. But these are people celebrating your achievements. One of those people with one of those wands, I believe, is the Ten of Swords that is actually helping you. They also might be a Sagittarius person because there's a lot of wands here, right next to Temperance. And look where they're headed here, right toward the Hierophant. This is traditional values, traditional morals. So, you know, it might be a coming together of two parties. It could be a twin flame or soulmate relationship, like I was saying. You might end up getting engaged and married. You might head toward marriage. Whatever it is very traditional. And that might be what turned your whole life around. That might be what you're headed for. That might be what you need to stabilize income and or love, both. Up here we have the Eight of Pentacles. Working really hard. You've been really focused on the Pentacles. That's what this says. You've been disappointed in love because those are spilled cups. You've been disappointed. And it doesn't really have to be love. You could be disappointed in just the way things worked out. You know, you put all this hard work into something and you didn't feel like it was coming to fruition here with the Seven of Pentacles in the reading. You feel like it was just work, and nothing was coming of it. But the Five of Cups is also the card of hope. There's two full cups right behind that figure. Temperance. Okay, well, let me point out that this Eight of Pentacles is right above Temperance, your guardian angels. So they're helping you to work it through. They're helping you to keep focused on the prize, okay? So then we have that Five of Cups that I showed you, which I call the card of hope, because all that figure has to do is turn around and see those two cups of hope. That's right above the Six of Wands. So that's where all the hope comes from. Turn around. Look at all those people who want to help you. Look at all those people who love you and care about you, and they want to celebrate your success. Well, it's also right next to the Five of Pentacles. So you've been on your own, it feels like, trying to handle everything on your own. That Five of Pentacles is right above the Hierophant, the traditional values and morals. That's why I think you're thinking that two heads are better than one in this reading, and that you can accomplish a lot more with the help here of I'm going to call it a soulmate. It might be a twin flame, but I'm going to call this reading that two heads are better than one is somehow going to be in the heading. So Capricorns, it's really nice to see that you're moving forward. It's really nice to see that you have the help of your guardian angels and spirit guides, and things are going to work out. So thank you for watching Quickie Tarot.